From the moment I stepped foot on stage, I was like, this is what I want to do. I have to do this. I'm happy doing this.
She wanted to share her voice with the world from a very, very young age.
So she's 14 years old in high school, and she begins working with R. Kelly, who is one of the biggest R&B artists of that time.
R. Kelly in the early to mid 90s was maybe the biggest star in R&B.
By this point, he's had a huge hit with Bump and Grind. It is quite literally about bumping and grinding, like it's a very sexual song.
Everything he did was gigantic at that point, and it sort of kept going up and up and up. In the 80s, hip hop is regional, and it's still a subculture. In the 90s, early 90s, hip hop starts to become massive. Biggie, Tupac making records, Jay-Z's rising up, DMX. I mean, like, the energy is with hip hop. So R&B is like, what do we do? And she's like, I know what to do.
She had the sound was like in between hip hop and R&B, but a little indie sounding.
We had never heard anything like that before, and it was fly. It was just fly.
It forever changed the course of hip hop and R&B.
AJ Nothing But a Number was very soulful. Like, that was a straight down the middle R&B album. But the thing is that the music still felt like hers.
At this point, R. Kelly starts to take her under his wing as what is billed at that time as a mentorship.
R. Kelly's influence is on that album from top to bottom.
When you listen to it today, you would think it was a grown Aaliyah singing that, and that was a teenage Aaliyah, so her voice is just, it was stunning on that album.
I remember when I saw the Aaliyah album cover, and for me, it was like that cool girl. She had shades on, she had a hoodie with a leather vest over it.
Her style was very much R. Kelly style. Like, she would have on kind of like a junior female version of whatever R. Kelly was wearing at the time. So like the boots, the baggy pants, a bandana, sunglasses. Kelly's thing was also like sunglasses all the time.
I walked Aaliyah and R. Kelly onto the set of Video Soul. They came in matching outfits, which was a little, only people that need to match are couples or parents and kids. And so we were all kind of like, what is, it felt like the uncle you made your kids stay away from. And this just seemed too close.
Now, how is he to work with? Rob is great to work with, because really it's not like we work, because we're like really close, so it's like just fun, really. We just hang out, sing.
I don't ever remember working.
Yeah, it's just like fun.
There have been rumors, right, like something going on between them. He's definitely sleeping with her. It was gossip. It was gossipy.
I'm gonna cut to the chase and we're gonna get it off, because I know everybody asked it. What is the situation? Because we don't know.
This comes with the territory. When you're in this business, people are going to talk. So I just ignore it.
Then this rumor came that they had gotten married, and people were like, what? And it was sort of like floating around the culture.
But no, really, I want to let everybody know that it's not true. I'm Aaliyah, not Aaliyah Kelly, and it's just, it's not true.
And my editor, my boss, Michael Shore, said, call the Cook County Registrar's office and ask them to see if there's a marriage certificate. Somebody answered right away, and she said, sure, I'll fax it to you right now. And like in 2 minutes, it came through the transom. Here's a marriage certificate, Aaliyah and R. Kelly. And of course, she said that she was 18, which she was not at the time. And I believe he was 27, which is ridiculous. And we went on the air with that at MTV News.
Hip-hop star R. Kelly did indeed marry his protege, the 15-year-old singer Aaliyah Houghton.
And it started this sort of firestorm.
And so the headline on that issue of Vibe was, the sex, the soul, the sales, and the scandalous marriage to teenage superstar Aaliyah. Robert R. Kelly is in prison now, but at that time, we did not look hard enough at where we should have looked. I mean, the name of the album was Age Ain't Nothing But a Number.
rock and roll, R&B, like people married people too young, people sang about women too young.
I think so many of us were intoxicated by Black music finally getting the credit that it deserved.
I think that R. Kelly and Aaliyah was one of the first times that the culture was really reckoning with, this doesn't feel right.
Aaliyah's family tried to get it immediately annulled. It seems like some of that happened without their knowledge.
She didn't want to even deal with it talking to me. So she didn't want to hear about it in the newspaper all day. It was just something that she didn't want to deal with. She'd just be like, no, that's a bad man.
The public villainized Aaliyah, which I think was the worst part about that whole situation.
It was something that made her an untouchable person in music. There were producers and writers who wouldn't work with her. She became almost tarnished by the fact that she was preyed upon by a much older man. It almost ruined Aaliyah's career.
She was an R. Kelly protege. He's a known star hit maker. If he's not standing beside her, could she do it again? I don't know. How much more has she got to say?
It's hard to like reintroduce yourself, but it's not impossible. And I think that anyone who is able to do that, that's what differentiates like stars.
The ABC special Superstar Aaliyah is now streaming on Hulu.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.